Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back to some more CK2 with YouTube. No? Here we go, there we go. Alright. Hello and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to some more CK2. It has been an unacceptably long time since the last episode, and I know, however, hear me out. Uni's been keeping me busy. I know that's that's your usual excuse. It's because it's true, though. Matter of fact, I'm sort of oh, what's the word? I'm getting away from my responsibilities. You don't particularly like me. Matter of fact, you hate my guts. Mainly because I'm a traitor. I'll allow this to happen, because you'll only hate me more if I don't. Oh, I consider the traitor, though. That's going to be detrimental. Alright, let's get you as a court physician, because you're a genius. You as the, regent, because you don't particularly like me all too much. There we go. Alright. So, we're at war with this guy over this province. We want to give it to one of our vassals and then push his claim on this entire duchy. By the time all that's done, we will be able to push our claim for Baghdad or Arabia up here, and that should be it. Now, right. Like I said, matter of fact, right now I'm in the process of procrastinating and having others do my work for me, which, by the way, if you can get away with that in uni, it's genius. Just have others do work for you. That is just, I mean, granted, it's kind of not what you're there for, but it's an important life lesson that you're going to need to learn. In general, sort of. That if given the opportunity to have someone do your work for you, it's a good thing. It's generally a pretty good thing. What am I missing? A cupbearer. Alright, there you go. Want my spy master to like me? Would you want to take away all my children? Fine. This was murdered by me. Right, that's a little... Okay, take all my children away. That's fine. Just don't declare war on me. I will happily give you all my kids in exchange. 17,000 men, by the way. I don't think I've raised that much. I think I've raised like 13,000 or something. Yeah. Yeah, take them all away. I don't care. Take them all. How many children do I have? Oh, that's quite a lot of children. Okay. Right, you're the future of this family. So, that's perfect. He took one province, I'll take the other. Job's a good one, right? Let's get all the proper commanders in, too. Now, I mean, this plan for this province and the claim I'm pushing is rather simple. So, that's actually not this war, is it? Yeah, it is. Whatever, but the plan is simple enough that I don't have to explain it. So I'll talk about this. I'll talk about life and university a little bit. Because, like, I think I've mentioned this before, most of my viewers are in uni or about to go to uni, so, yeah, I expect my audience to sort of grow older with me, gradually, over the years, but, be that as it may, a war with the Byzantines, lovely. Lovely, 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 lovely. Okay, let's, kill this. And we'll, but I've just realised that you're in control of this as well, so I'll need to wait before I declare the second war. And I probably have cancer. But you know what? There is precious little I can do about that, so... Hey. It could just be something else, but it's probably cancer. Okay. Now this guy won't surrender easily, so it's going to take a bit of doing this entire thing. Now, if we could... This is actually brilliant because I'm murdering your men. You're just not aware of it yet. If we could potentially somehow... I have the gout. Oh, God. Is that is how you pronounce it, right? The gout. Oh, God. And I have a severe illness. Okay, let's try something new, I insist. I feel amazing. Let's actually go. Okay, I can call in allies. Realistically, no need to. Okay. Now, where were we with this? Yes. If we could finagle the... I don't want to say existence, but, you know, the entire, Abbasid front. If that makes any sense. You know what I mean. If we can finagle the Abbasids into doing all this for us, that would be somewhat amazing. I've been holding the wrong button down. Alright, there we go. That should be enough. We'll take the ships, we'll put our men on the ships, and we'll go and deal with the rebellion. I would go there, I would walk there, but they're at 43%, and they're they're blitz sieging, whatever the word is, everything, so... I need to get there quicker, basically. Yes, I will take one. There's like 3 rebellions, right? Yeah. Alright. It's fine. It is not fine. Where's the bulk of my troops that I haven't raised? Apparently there's like 5,000 men I haven't raised. But these appear to be lies. Why do I have 3,000 unraised men? Because they're all in here, aren't they? Very, very likely. Okay. Mercenaries? Sure, I'll take the Arab band. And screw the siege. We need to deal with the rebellion. Okay. How about this? I want you to go there, there, and then there. I'm gonna make sure we gather up everyone. Like so. Also, managed to acquire myself a magnificent painting. What does it do? Not entirely sure. Let's see. Monthly prestige. Look, it's not the best thing in the world, but it's also not the worst thing in the world. Rebellion is at 43%. That's fine. Is now at 53%, significantly less fine. Right, 13,000 men. This I can work with. Let's go. 65%. We're cutting it close, but not too close. However, they are a bit stupid and will not reinforce one another. I say that as they reinforce one another, however, they're just too late. So, with that being done, let's get back to business. There's still a war to win, ladies. This has been a minor diversion, okay? Shoot. Where are my ships? Get my ships back. Now, 2,000 men there. We can land there, actually. No, we can land at the capital, but fine. We're beating the snot out of the Byzantines. Why is that so? Because the Byzantines are weak, to all intents and purposes. They have 20,000 men. A little bit hired, but mostly not. They did expand over here, though. weird that they don't have many men. And obviously, there's been some fighting. They died to attrition, most of them, eh? Yeah, it looks like it. Plus, they're probably fighting multiple wars. Yeah, that would make sense. Alright. Right. You shouldn't have that many men after this. No, never mind. You have more than when I looked a couple of months ago. Because that's how warfare works. You get more men as it goes along. Forfeited his office, I'll deal with this later. I will deal with this later, or rather never, because he's a powerful vassal, and, well, as much as I wish it were otherwise, we are not a meritocracy. Well, it depends on what you mean by meritocracy. Like, not the most qualified, but the most powerful serve. So yeah, I suppose that isn't really meritocracy in any way, shape, or form. Okay, how are my finances doing? Not terribly. Yeah. This'll help with the war effort together, though. Yeah, sure, I'll go to the Fazizia. I will not be your commander, because you hate my guts and you will betray me. And oh, by the way, that's mine now. Yeah, screw you. Now, I did mark a character of special importance, that's you. Hi, I'd like to give you that one. Yes, that one's yours now. Congratulations. Now, the reason this one's yours is, make no mistake, simply so that I can eventually push your claim for Persia. Not all of Persia, that'd be a bit ridiculous, but most of it. And by the way, it would only be ridiculous because you can't be my vassal and be a shak at the same time. Shak? Shak? Shach. Shach, I think. Is that? I think that's how you pronounce it. Don't quote me on that, though. Claim Persia. Oh, that's rather nice, but we would rather claim Fars because it's quite a big thing. We do have other things to claim, though, so let's get to it. Claim Baghdad, yes. Would very much like to do that. If given the option to. So, we will grab our southern men, and that's in no way, shape, or form anything political. But like I said, we will grab our southern men, and march them all the way from Virginia. Alright. I've been reading out, it's actually a bit of an inside joke there, I suppose. I've been reading quite a bit about the American Civil War and all that. Because I had to, honestly. There's like this whole exam thing. I can imprison him, or try to, but let's do it. Imprison. Execute. There we go. So there go the references, basically. What happened? Oh, it was the other war. That's fine. That's okay, too. Here's the thing. It's not about the Civil War. It's something completely else. I wanted to do a video on this, but there isn't really much to talk about. So I'll just sort of half mention it here. And, you know what, if you... Yeah, no. This is not the town of Salem. This is the town of Yemen. We don't do that. We don't do that around here. Okay, where was I? Yes, the book. What book, Juggernaut? No, I was going to talk about a book. It's The Castle of Otranto by Walpole, and here's the thing. That book is CK2, the book. Mind you, it was written in 18 something, right? So the 19th century, or was it the 17th something? But I don't remember. At any rate, it was written way back when, before CK2 was ever a thing, and that book is essentially CK2 the book. Mind you, with a little bit more horror and mysticism than in CK2, but you know, even then it sort of depends on your look most of the time. So yeah, it's I loved it. Essentially, it revolves around the character of Manfred, who is the surprise, surprise Prince of Otranto, and well, sort of, right? He's a usurper. That clicked with me immediately, and generally, ooh, that's not good. Generally, people felt like he's evil, and he sort of is. I mean, he's like a rapist, sort of. He tried to be a rapist and failed. Okay, well, there you go, Dragon. Definitely not CK2. Yeah, hear me out, though. And then the people find it, like generally, book isn't that well received. Well, I want to talk about a book that's not well received by students and normal people who read it. We can talk about Tristram Shandy, but hey, it's a story for another time, right? For now, Castle of Otranto. So, like I said, generally not that well received. I bloody loved it. Well, not true. I sort of loved it. Here's the thing: the pacing's really off at one point, and instead of the pacing's sort of a bit weird to begin with because it's written as a play, not a book. So it's really just constant action, 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 action. However, what sort of gets, I don't know what I gets in the way, but around chapter 4 or chapter 5, this sort of breaks off a little bit, and it sort of happens at a very exciting moment where stuff's happening. In general, there's stuff happening, and yeah, so it's you know, it gets in the way, let's just say, and leave it at that. So it's not terrific. However, the character of Manfred, like I said, is generally perceived to be really evil, and the characters aren't that good because they're sort of monotonous. All the women are perfect, pious, chaste, you know, they're flawless in every way, shape, and form, loyal, obedient, blah, 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 and all the men are evil. That has no ramification with modern society whatsoever, and no connection with that whatsoever at all. However, the characters are a bit monotone in that they don't develop at all. They sort of, you have their psyche and their psychological state at the start of it, and they don't sort of develop, which is a bit of a problem with the book, but that's completely besides the point. The guy makes decisions like I do playing this. There's a peasant that insults him, or basically the peasant says something that he shouldn't and misspeaks a little bit, and you know, he's like, all right, seize him and off with his head, and I'm like, you know what? I murder courtiers at a worrying rate in this game as well, and I'm like, I completely understand this guy, because it's easy for us to say in the 21st century, right, that's evil, but like, you are conditioned almost socially to be like that, right? Yeah. You can tell I haven't recorded in a while, because I've forgotten how to drink water and talk at the same time. Well, in close succession, one to another at least. So here's the thing. I completely understand the guy. Plus, there's a much more powerful lord coming into his castle and going like, right, I'm gonna revoke this from you. And I've been in that situation last episode. So I get it, right? I get it. And there's also his relationship with women. As like, normal marital relationships get boring. Why is my wife 50? Okay, time to do that. Time to get a new wife. Because this one's horrible. Like that, see? It was easier to kill her than to get her divorced, so, yeah, if you were reading that today, you'd be like, oh, he's such an evil character. Actually, he has to be like this. I mean, the times are different, you know? Times are very, very much different, so... Yeah, love the character, by the way. I completely understand him. By the way, the person he tried to rape was his dead son's bride-to-be, which is treated as an incestuous relationship, but I play CK2, this is not incest, right? It's not. Let's go up here. Or was it up here somewhere? Let's go up here. This is incest. This. See that? That's incest. What he's doing? Nah. Alright, I don't know what to do. My own son, my own flesh and blood. Okay. Imprison. And execute. See? There you go. I'm conditioned to do these things. I really, really am. I have to. Otherwise, my kingdom falls into ruin and despair. So, like, in comparison to some of the stuff I've done in CK2, realistically, the guy's a saint, right? I mean, he has a bit of a temper problem, but he's not an evil ruler per se, other than the minor rape thing, which, you know, given the social and political circumstances, isn't really that big of a deal anyway. Kind of, but yeah, it's you know. It's a good book. It's basically CK2. It's very short as well. I wouldn't be mentioning it if it wasn't. I'm just kidding, I probably would. But it's a very short book. If you get the chance to... There's an audiobook too on YouTube. There's one of those LibriVox recordings. If you can listen to it, I recommend that you do. It's pretty good. Like I said, there are some pacing problems. Characters are a bit... Well, not a bit, they're completely flat. But, you know. It gets the job done and it's solid. Excuse me? Oh, it's the thing! Right, it's the invasion of the... Oh, I forgot I have that DLC enabled, honestly. Luckily for me, by the time they get here, they will have broken their spine over the Umayyad, which have a decent amount of men. And probably the HRE a little bit, and by the time they get over here, they'll be, most of their event-spawned troops will be gone, and really those are the only ones that matter. But, interesting, okay. My advice is not very important as far as vassals are concerned. That's interesting. Somehow he's Catholic. Like, how do we get a Catholic advisor over in these parts is beyond me. But okay. Right. Why can't I not declare war? It's not in a non-aggression pact. Why am I in a non-aggression pact with you? That's stupid. Stupid, that is. Alright, Emirate of something something. Who am I revoking it from? From my cousin. Why would I do that? No. No, I'm not going to revoke it from him. He's my cousin. Stop pestering me. He's my vassal, too. Okay, we did win the war up here, though, which, well, certainly does provide for some entertaining capability, or, potentials for conquest. We'll look into that in a bit, though. For now, let's get castle infrastructure. No, That's about it. We'll rest ourselves for like a couple of Ask Liege for title, sure. Shakedom of Okay. Ah, that's what I wanted to see. Thank you very much. Right. And I shall give it to one of my most loyal vassals. Become Paragon of Virtue, sure, why not? Get a younger wife too. I shall find one that is 16. 18, 17. We'll meet in the middle and say 17. Right, you. No other reason than I wanna. Actually, for no other reason than I can. 13,000 men. Not terrible. Not terrible. Would like to give this to someone, though. Someone completely new. Someone from the court. Yes. You're interesting. You're a Basque Muslim. Not very interested anymore. Ah, there we go. Proper Norse character. Or as proper as they get nowadays. There you go. All yours, mate. Enjoy it. We got it from our fair Sultan, who will probably screw us over in a matter of minutes, but hey. Right. In times of peace, prepare for war. This case, though, in times of peace, prepare for depression. Somali light infantry barracks, castle shipyard. Yeah, we'll get like militia training grounds and stuff. Barracks. Okay. Position of commander. Don't offer me any positions of command, as you will probably live to regret that. But I have a couple of claims. Not very good, though. How's my faction doing? Ooh, I can put this little dude on the throne. Thus, putting me at war with one of the most powerful people in the world, but apparently we have 21,000 men. And you know, that's not a bad thing. Let's start an independence faction too, see how many join that. Because it seems to me like it'd be somewhat of an attractive option for people. Ah, hell, what do I know though, right? Let's not build anything and let's start making a war bank for, you know, just in case. Okay, so I can demand independence, I can demand that. I can use a study, yeah, no, this really interests me. But I'd like to get more people into this faction if at all possible. I think that'd be really good. If we can break up the Empire, that would go a long way. Even at the cost of letting the Byzantines expand more. But it would, I mean, look at this. Yemen's pretty damn big right now. It would allow us for quite a bit of expansion. It would allow us to change religions again. Which, honestly, I'm a little bit tired of being secretly a different religion for like 3 characters in a row. We even lost the original Massalian one, but you know, it's like a minor thing. One lets you marry your sister, the other one doesn't. It's honestly details, trivial details. Okay, let's set these children up properly. Set them up for the future, yeah? You won't have much of a future, I'm afraid. Right. I'll tell you what, it's been 30 minutes. I feel like that's enough. Plus I have like 4 pages worth of text that I need to translate tonight for tomorrow morning, so yeah. Wild. And day after that I've got some exams, but I'm trying to like steal away a couple of hours in the day for editing and uploading and stuff like that. It takes quite a while, this hobby of mine. At any rate, we could go up to the Tulanid too. We could... I can afford to lose 100 piety. Yeah, that's a little bit of a... Huh. Alright. At any rate, thank you very much for watching, ladies and gents. Like, subscribe down below if you enjoyed the video and want to stay tuned with the rest of the series. I'll see you all next time. We'll see what we're gonna do. Actually, you can suggest down in the comments. I still have no idea how this was lost initially, and you know, from what I can tell, neither do most of you. But what are you gonna do about it, right? All right. At any rate, until next time, have fun. Take care. Bye bye.